Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about how we have collected over $600 this week selling options and collecting dividends. If you're new to this channel, we're an income generating account where our goal is to create income through selling options. When you sell a put, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price, and when you sell a call, you're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price. In either situation, you get paid a credit. We also have a few high-yielding dividend funds, which allow us to meet our weekly minimum goal of $600. So, this week, we will collect $640. Most of that is through our options. So, we're going to look at our history, what we did this week. So, we did roll ALT out another week or two. The stock kind of fell down after some information that popped out, but that's okay. I'm still good at owning it at the price I have. I collected a huge credit for it. I've rolled it a couple times. Let's kind of let you see that stock. So ALT, not alt layer, ALT. I have a $6 put. That means I agreed to buy it for $6 a share. It dropped way down to $3.63. That's okay. So let's take a look at the history on ALT for us. So the first thing we did is we opened the position, meaning we agreed to buy the stock for a predetermined price. And as you can see, we have had this in here since March 7th. Look at that, March 7th, we collected $35 from selling it to open. And then look at how many times we've rolled it. Look at all those credits we've collected for rolling this position. We've probably collected around $600 in credits alone just from rolling this position. So even though the stock is down $300 from where we originally sold the put, we are still capturing credits from rolling the position. When you roll a position, you're still keeping your strike price the same. Still agreeing to buy it for that predetermined price, in this case $6, and you're collecting a new credit every single month. I will take that. It's okay if it dropped down. I'm good at owning it at that price. If we get assigned early, which again, when you sell a put, you're agreeing to buy that stock. And if you get assigned, that means you are buying that stock for the price you agreed to buy it at. That gives you 100 shares valued at $6 a share. We'll sell covered calls on it until it continues to rise. And then when it gets back up to that put price, we'll let it expire and get the shares called away. But by the time that happens, we'll have made thousands of dollars in credit. And that's how I trade everything, regardless of what the market does. As long as you're okay with owning the stock you sell a put on, you are winning every time. So, as I said, we have already hit our weekly goal, so we're not going to do any more trading this week. Tomorrow we'll do a recap of the week as well as the recap for our last 23 weeks. Every Friday, I do a full show of the history, what we've done, how much money we've made over that span. I try to show my trade history every time, so for full transparency, the only option I have open is a $7.50 Riot put. Again, that means I'm agreeing to buy Riot for $7.50. Well, as you can see, it's currently trading for $10.50. That is significantly higher than I agreed to buy it for, so I'm not going to be able to roll the position. The market's not going to pay me a credit to buy something $3 cheaper than they're selling it for. I'll give you an example. Watch. If I roll this position out to August 15th, a month and a half, they actually don't have a 750 strike at this time. Let's see if they have it at the 8th. There we go. So August 8th, a month and a couple weeks out, $7.50, no volume on it. I wouldn't get any money for rolling the position. So I'm just going to let it expire, worthless, and I will get that cash back. Next week, I have two more Riot positions expiring at the $7 strike. So I wonder how many positions I have open on Riot. I see those three. Are those the only three I have? Oh, I have a $9 down there on the 11th. So I'll probably be able to roll that one. But the other two, unless we have a big downturn in the Bitcoin mining, I'd be surprised if I'm able to close or roll those positions. So all in all, Riot's definitely paid me pretty well over the years. I love the Bitcoin mining. I'll wait for it to come down. It's all a cycle. So next week, we won't be able to roll any positions. So next week, we're probably going to open a number of new plays. So be ready for that next week, my friends. If you're someone that wants to learn how to sell options, I do a Fiverr course. I'll put the link in the description below. Also, if you're somebody that wants to learn and or trade with me on Robinhood, I'll put a link in the description below, so you can click my link to sign up if you're new to. If you haven't used a brokerage or you're still deciding, I love all the brokerages: Webull, Fidelity, Robinhood. I like them all. But what Robinhood does better than the other ones, in my opinion, is it makes it easier to understand and navigate. If you are new to trading, I highly recommend you start with Robinhood. It truly makes it easy to understand and easy to navigate. Fidelity is great for information, but I don't recommend starting there for selling options. Just personal opinion. That's preference. So for next week, like I said, we are definitely going to be opening a lot of new positions. The only kind of saving grace in terms of we won't need to open a ton is next week we will have 3 dividend payers. We have our 2 weekly ones. YMAX with our 518 shares, and ULTY, we're currently at 1,750. I am hoping on Friday after market it drops down to like 610 or so after they distribute those dividends. I don't want to buy it in the 630, 620 range, but those 615, 610 range, oh, I'd love it. Help my price average keep going lower and lower. See, my current average is for those 1,700 shares is $6.33. But I'll show tomorrow. I've probably collected like $1,400 in dividends from them, so I'm significantly up on them. And then also we will get paid out from MSTY. Misty, I only have 56 shares, but they pay a pretty good dividend each month. So for example, let's see, I've had MSTY for how many months? It looks like 4 months, and we've received a $77 dividend, a $75 dividend, $133 dividend, and an $82 dividend. So let's say we average get that $80 dividend. ULTY pays us $160 next week, and YMAX pays us $80. Right there is basically $320. So we would only need to collect $280 to meet our minimum $600 weekly goal in selling options for next week. So we'll see what plays we have. As you can see, this is an income generating account. Look at all the options we have open. We have tons of them. 718 is going to be a big week. We got quite a few expiring. 718, decent amount. 725, 81. Looks like we have nothing between 8.1 and 8.15, so we might need to try to find something in there. But yeah, so we got a lot of possibilities, a lot of opportunities. The account's sitting just under 60K. I've had a couple comments, should I do another giveaway at 60,000? So I have a strike from YouTube. I did a giveaway way back when, and I got a strike. I don't exactly know what I did to get that strike, but apparently the way I was advertising it for the giveaway was misleading or something. I don't exactly know what I did. I paid the winner, and I somehow got a strike. So I don't quite know what happened. So I do want to do another giveaway, especially for everyone that's so great and supportive of the channel. But I'm not going to do it like I did before. I'll probably just randomly pick a video and say, hey, the winner's going to get this. And last time I was having people comment and say specific things to be entered into it. So I don't know. I kind of want to give a touch base on that one. I do like doing winners and stuff like that. But the reality is, if you're selling options, you are winning. Regardless if you're just starting or if you're doing it for years, you are winning. So our account, our next goal is 60,000. We're currently at 58,477. We are so close. But this number I don't pay much attention to, because when the market's down, it goes down. When the market's up, it goes up. Doesn't matter. We are selling our options and collecting dividends. Doesn't matter to us which way the market goes. You make a lot more money when you're selling options in down markets. Just saying. So I look for that. But like I said, check out the description below. join me on Fiverr. Let's start selling some options together. And also on top of that, let's click that link if you're new and you want to try Robinhood as a brokerage out. You get a free stock, I get a free stock, so check it out. It's a win-win for everybody. With that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you